That's quite a nice building there, isn't it? Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel and another day in paradise. The paradise that is London. It's a beautiful August day. I'm back on the bike. I'm back from my travels. Back on the bike after yesterday. Yesterday I left the bike at home and decided to take the tube because of the weather prediction for thunderstorms. I thought, be sensible, stay dry, take the tube, ride another day when it's not so wet, not so puddly. And I regretted it. I regretted my decision because yes, it rained during the day, but not during the time that I was coming to work, and not during the time when I left work and went back home. It rained in between. The roads were relatively dry, and the tube, as usual, was a shit show. TFL, sorted out. Over £8 for a day's travel, when I hardly pay that much for a week's travel on the motorbike with the petrol prices, even as expensive as it is. And I had to endure delays because of, well, signal failure due to flooding. And a very packed train. That brings back memories, because I used to do that quite a lot. Get on the tube, get in the packed trains. You know, you learn all the etiquettes. Take your backpack off, put it down on the floor to make room for more people. Squeeze in as much as you can. Try not to smell the BO of the person next to you. Endure the heat and the humidity and the absolute awful conditions. They wouldn't let livestock be transported in those conditions, but it's okay for us, eh? Anyway, it's been a while, and just when you think things cannot get any more bizarre, we have this news that's come out of this chap who, for whatever reason, I can't understand what the selection criteria is in government, is a leading politician, a minister of state no less. This is a chap who used to run a website under a pseudonym, claiming to be somebody else and claiming to be things that he was not. I believe he goes by the name of Grant Schapps, who has come up with a really interesting idea, and I say interesting in the most generous way possible, because I don't want to call it by what it really is. One of the stupidest things I've ever heard, that cyclists should have number plates and registrations. And let's get this out of the way, okay? This is not a real proposal. This is just something that's being said to capture the attention of the mouth breathers that participate in these silly divisive culture wars that we live through now. The idea has absolutely no merit. It would never get done, because, as I said, it's absolutely stupid and insane. Be nice if you looked, wouldn't it? Maybe we should have pedestrians wear number plates. Because as you know, cars have number plates and they never break any laws now, do they? They never break the speed limit, they never run red lights, they never kill anybody, apart from the 5 that were killed in London alone over the last weekend, and the 5 people a day who die in car related accidents in this country. 5 people every single day. And they all have registration numbers, because apparently that's the whole thing, isn't it? Let's give cyclists registration numbers so that they will stop breaking the law or something. Or if it doesn't work for cars, how are you going to do it for cycles? And also, a registration number identifies the vehicle. It doesn't identify the person driving it or riding it, for that matter, because the registration is, as I said, on the vehicle. You can't prosecute the vehicle, can you? You can prosecute the driver or the rider. And in any case, we have loads of people driving around with no insurance, no license. Sometimes you keep seeing the stories pop up on Twitter about the police keep catching more and more people who are disqualified or on provisionals or just don't really have a license at all. No insurance, sometimes no MOT, vehicles are defective. It's a massive risk. So how are you going to do for bicycles that don't even require somebody to have a license to ride? And the reason they don't require a license is because the potential for harm is minimal. Potential for harm to others, I must add. And the potential of harm to themselves is obviously, you can see it. Alright. That's a big piece there. As I said, the potential for causing harm of a cyclist is very, very small, right? They don't go very fast, they're not very heavy, they don't have a lot of momentum or kinetic energy. They hardly ever go more than 20 miles an hour, and they hardly cause any problems. I know people complain about them running red lights and whatever, but what's the real harm here other than to car drivers' egos and their feelings? There seem to be snowflakes, really, these people. Oh look, somebody's got a clever idea of staying fit, of beating traffic. They're actually going faster than me in the car. In fact, they go faster than me in a motorcycle. And all power to them. They're doing it really without, in the vast majority, causing any damage to the road, any harm to people. And so then what? You're gonna implement some kind of registration scheme which is going to be expensive to maintain, discourage people from taking up active travel modes, just when you should be encouraging them. Because frankly, I want more cyclists on the road. I want them replacing cars. Fewer cars, more bicycles would be awesome. But like I said, it's not really an idea that's got any merit or is likely to see the light of day. It's just a little bit of pandering to the base and serving as a distraction for all of the absolute crisis that these people have put this country in. The way they've taken your tax pounds and wasted it on contracts for their buddies and their mates and all the corruption that's going on and all the incompetence. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just a distraction. It's just like a squirrel, look over there, think about that, foam at the mouth a little bit and go, yeah, cyclists, blah blah blah. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I really am. Well, I guess you know what I think about this idea, you know, how I feel about the whole thing. I'm just trying to be reason through it, and that's my conclusion, but you may think differently, so why don't you let me know in the comments below what you think of the idea, what you think of the scheme. In any case, do leave a comment whether you agree or not. More than entitled to your own opinion. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and it would really, because doing all that, commenting, liking or even disliking really helps the channel. And what would really help even more is if you give us a subscription, share this video with your friends, get them to come over and comment and watch it. It'd be awesome. Alright guys and girls, and as Epic Adam says, everyone in between, thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, this will be Noob out. Bye bye. Yeah, but bicycles are the problem.